Guys, we've got a problem.
The man's team had just stolen the scepter when they immediately discovered that it contained polonium, an element capable of killing everything instantly. And all of this turned out to be a plot by the agent. Not long ago, the man's team received a mission to break into a vault hailed as the most secure in the world, solely to prove conversely that the vault's security level was not as high as claimed. However, no sooner had the three of them obtained the scepter than the security door suddenly shut. In the next second, the water outlets on the ceiling also started rapidly filling the room with water.
I guess this is one of the unknown traps that Cook warned us about.
But the cyborg woman was convinced that her calculations were not wrong. Right now, the only option was to find a way to stop the water flow. Just then, the boy on the other end of the phone suddenly suggested that they could let the water fill the entire room. By then, they could use the water pressure to open the door. The three realized this was a good idea, so they found a sword forged from Damascus steel. In the end, the three of them worked together to jam the sword into the door crack and finally escaped from the vault. However, the cyborg woman soon noticed that the scepter felt unusually light. Its weight was off.
Guys, we've got a problem.
To escape the guard's pursuit, the three fled back to the vault. They managed to save their lives for the time being, but soon uncovered an even bigger problem. The scepter contained polonium, a radioactive element capable of killing anything instantly. Only then did the man realize this was never a simple security test. They had all been tricked by the agent. His real goal was to steal the polonium hidden inside the scepter. With the guards already close to cutting through the vault door, the three had no choice but to escape through the drain. The cyborg woman used the gem on the scepter to cut through the steel bars, but the end of the pipe turned out to be a dead end. Fortunately, there was a military unit conducting drills nearby. The man had his teammates remotely control a missile, which successfully blew open an exit for them. However, no sooner had the three stepped out of the opening than they were spotted by the agent, who had been waiting for them. But just as the agent got into the car with the scepter, he was stopped by the guards. It turned out that when his teammate had handed over the scepter, he had taken the opportunity to use the diamond as cover to sneakily steal the agent's ID. Later, he threw the ID back into the vault, and that was how the agent's plot was exposed.